and welcome to week 3 of Flicking the Bean with Alannah and John.
I didn't like that voice.
Okay.
But welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Broadcasting live from the Space Center.
From the downtown Chicago Space Center.
Space Center. That's
From
right,
Flicking the Bean Part 3, the trequel.
The trequel.
The trilogy is now a trilogy. What do you call something that's after a trilogy? What's 4 of something?
The fourth?
A quadily.
The fourth one?
The fourth one. We're not there yet, but... Okay.
Oh, let's not... Pirates of the Caribbean is just announced their 5th movie.
Really?
I don't want that to happen.
What did they say? When did they say this?
They said it was on Disney World's Facebook page. I don't know. Disney.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't know. It was like, yep, Johnny Depp is back, but nobody else. It's like, well, okay.
Well, that's kind of what was it, the 4th one, anyway? Which was
yeah,
that? Tides?
Jeffrey Rush in it still, though. Jeffrey Rush, and was that the one with,
Penelope Cruz was in that one, but
thank you, yeah.
Orlando Bloom wasn't in it. Keira Knightley wasn't in it.
Nope.
My dick wasn't in it.
That's inappropriate.
I'm sorry. Don't throw things.
Okay. And as we've been doing the previous episodes, if y'all haven't been watching, I don't know why I said y'all.
I say y'all a lot. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just slips out sometimes. Y'all. I lived in Georgia for a short period of my life.
Did you really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah. I lived in Georgia when I was in 5th grade and 6th grade.
What part?
Near Atlanta. I was in a town called Buford.
Buford,
Georgia. That's where I was.
Well, since we're learning so many new facts about one another, and it's not even 5 minutes in,
it's not.
It's not. Let's start with some questions. We've been answering these questions every episode. We answer 10. We're at 21, and brings us to your favorite precious stone.
What? I know your answer.
What's mine?
Your gallstones.
But joke's on you. I don't have gallstones.
Oh.
Actually, I think what my doctor told me, and I don't know if this is true or not, because I was pretty drunk at the time. But
you were drunk when you saw your doctor?
No.
Oh. How did you say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
He said that I had gallstones, but they were small enough to where they could pass around without causing trouble. So.
Okay. All right.
No, my favorite precious stone, I would have to say, is opal.
Opal.
They're
That's
really
my
pretty.
birthstone. So.
Wow.
I guess you love me.
Buy me some opals for your birthday, I guess.
There you go.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go with sapphire.
That's my birthstone!
Wow. Wow. Okay. There you go. What's the next one?
Oh, I'm flushed. I'm
sorry.
flustered. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite this is an easy question. Actually, I really like elephants. They're my number 1. But I have a really big thing for giraffes.
Me too!
Coco can attest to this. We were at the zoo, Lincoln Park Zoo, the
Thanks
free
for
zoo.
the invite.
It was a date.
Oh.
All right?
Again, thanks for the invite.
We went to the Lincoln Park Zoo, and then we had Ellie's, which is the greatest pancake place known to man.
Yes.
Ellie's, pay us.
Or at least feed us some pancakes.
Feed us for free. Feed us pancakes for free. Actually, I think I have Ellie's pancakes in my fridge right now from when I went with my mom, but that was a week ago.
They should still be fine.
From your birthday, from Coco's birthday, which was our last podcast date.
And which got put up kind of late.
Yep, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
There was a lot of things going on. There was a lot of things happening.
Yep. So, my favorite animal as well would be the majestic giraffe.
I love them.
We have a lot of things in common. We run weird. We have long necks.
You and giraffes? Or,
yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about you and I for a second.
I mean, that could also be true. Do you have a long neck?
I don't know.
You don't have a long neck.
Maybe if I don't have a long neck, but I run weird.
My best friend Sam, her mom used to call me Forrest Gump because she would watch me run.
Okay.
To this day, she still calls me Forrest. Let's see. Favorite flower?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's not a flower.
I was about to say that's a very intricate flower name.
I'm into lilies. Lilies are cool flowers.
I really like lilies.
Although I heard that cats, which are my favorite domestic animal, are allergic to lilies.
Really?
Yes, which bothers me because now I can't. If I have a cat, I can't have lilies. If I have lilies, I can't have a cat. And I don't know. I'm not really a big flower person, so I don't think I would have lilies anyway. But
it's just the fact that you can never have them if you have a cat. That's kind of sad.
I guess so. I'm just.
Cats.
Cats are not.
I'm wearing my favorite punny tank. It has a cat on it, and it says, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now?" Two puns for the price of
2 puns in one.
$12.94 from Forever 21.
Okay. 2 puns for the price of $12.94. Forever 21, pay us.
Or at least give me free cheap clothes, because that's how much you should charge for your clothes.
If you hear clicking, or if you hear someone falling off of a table in the background, that would be our friend Brittany. She's taking stills of us, which is cool.
She also drew, if you look on our Facebook page, she drew the picture of us as beans.
Which I really like.
I do too. I think it's very cute.
I wish I had a beard, but I saw that yours has a little septum piercing.
It does.
And that made me laugh really loud.
Okay. We are management. We just complain to ourselves.
Bam.
I really like lilies, but I also really like the I forgot what it called. I want to say it's the Bloody Lincoln, but I don't think that's an actual name. But it's a rose.
Really? Because I thought yours would be first things first. Amaryllis.
Amaryllis. First things first. Amaryllis. No, it's the rose, and like the edges of the rose are dark red, so it looks like bleeding edges. Or like the heart plants or dragon snaps. I'm a big fan of
dragon
flowers.
snaps.
You don't know what a dragon snap is?
No.
They look like little dragon's mouths, and then when you like push the two sides in, like the mouth opens, and it looks like they talk. They're called dragon snaps.
Okay.
All right.
What's the next one?
Time in history.
Ooh. I always say that if I were ever to go like back in time to a specific moment, I would go back to like when Napoleon was alive, because I'd like to see his 100 days. You know, the 100 days of Napoleon after he comes back from being kicked off of France because he was like too rowdy. But like Napoleon, go to an island for a couple of years, chill yourself out, and then he breaks free from the island, goes back to France, and spends 100 days back as the emperor, and then fucks everything up. And
I'm pretty sure that was Jesus. That joke didn't hit? Okay. Time in history. I feel like this is a trap, because whenever I say the 60s, people are like, oh, so you're into racism? And it's like, no, that's not what I meant. Like,
okay. All right.
I like the era of music in the 60s. I like the era of what it represented musically in the 60s, how far television progressed during that time. I don't know. I really like that time period, minus the racism and sexism.
I guess I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Because I remember back in the day, I was like, man, it would have been awesome to live in the 50s. And somebody said, yeah, if your lifespan was 65 and people hated everyone. I don't know. I always feel like that question's a trap, because you're never, like, safe.
I getcha. Yeah. I'm really into, like, if we're talking about decades, I'm really into the 80s. Because
a lot of cocaine.
A lot of, you know, it's...
What's your favorite font?
What?
Mine's easy, Italic Georgia. It's like...
What? Okay. What?
It's just pretty.
Italic Georgia.
Yeah, like Georgia, but in italicized Georgia.
All right.
It's like
This is the part where I. This is the part where I say. This is the part where I say Comic Sans and everyone hates me. Is that what it is?
Wow, such fun.
Such fun. Wow. No, I don't know. I like if I'm writing a paper, I prefer Arial over Times New Roman.
Get out of town.
Oh, you hipster! Get out of here. First, Courier New. What? Yeah, but Helvetica's like notoriously the hipster font.
I really like dum. I like oh god, is it Courier? Yeah, I like Courier.
I think mine's probably Lucinda handwriting.
Mine is Chiller. I think I typed a paper in Chiller
False.
back in my
False.
7th grade.
Wingdings. Oh, best answer. What?
Wingdings 1, 2, or 3?
Definitely Wingdings 2.
Oh, okay.
I have this one on my computer called Porn Star Academy.
What?
It's like a Hollywood logo. It's a Hollywood sign.
That's hilarious.
Porn Star Academy? That's what it was called?
And it looks like the Hollywood sign.
Ah, yes, the PSA. Favorite video game?
You do. Favorite video game?
Oh, I get it. That just clicked.
Casting couches. I think my favorite. That's a tough one. My favorite video game is probably something from. It's Majora's Mask. Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask is my favorite video game.
Okay.
Coming in close second is Portal 2.
Okay.
It's so good. The story in Brittany's laughing at me, but the story in that game is phenomenal. Like when I played through that game, my mind was blown. I don't know what you're gonna say, because do you play many video games?
I really like this. This surprises a lot of people, but I'm gonna say Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
It has a great soundtrack. I cried at the end, and I don't know. I'm just like roping up people and dragging them across town on my horse.
You know, from editing the podcast, I can tell that you do this a lot.
I'm sorry, I do. Oh, I'm just gonna sit on my hands.
So, I mean, it's not. Just saying. It helps me sync up audio.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I gesture with my hands a lot, even though I'm not Italian.
I do the same thing.
Are you Italian?
I'm also not Italian.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't know what I am. I'm something around the Mediterranean Sea. I know that because I'm dark and Nancy's dark, but Nancy's adopted, so.
So, does she really like the musical Annie? All right. What's your favorite TV show, John?
My favorite TV show. Now or of all time?
Let's go with now, because I feel like all time is really hard to pick. Unless you have one that distinctly stands out.
I just have a ridiculous. I'm gonna go with all time because it's Golden Girls.
Oh my god, of course.
Because I have all 7 seasons on DVD.
You do.
Last year I made it a point because I love that show so much, and it's not on Netflix.
They're all available on YouTube.
Yeah, but
okay. Yeah, I understand.
YouTube, the quality, not
and
there.
They usually disappear.
They usually disappear, so I was like, I need to have these on DVD. So I got all of them on DVD.
And it sat on our counter for the whole year.
It did. And now they're in my room where they belong.
Okay. My favorite TV show currently, excuse me, would be Sherlock. And of all time, I would have to say The Simpsons.
Okay.
Okay. All right, okay.
Oh, okay, but then if you did both, then I'll do both. I guess Doctor Who is my favorite TV show now.
You know, Kyle and I tried getting into that last week.
Okay, whatever.
And we just, oh my gosh.
I love it. I love it. I don't know.
I just need to give it, I think I need to give it another shot. Because
Did you start at the very beginning of, like, the new series? Did you start
We started with, was it 10 in rows?
No, it starts with 9 in rows, which is...
whatever one has the mannequins.
Yeah, you started at the beginning. I will say, I don't know how many episodes you watched.
We watched 5 minutes of the first one.
Okay, yeah. Listen, that first episode is super hard to get through because it's like, what?
Yeah.
But give it like 2 or 3, and you'll be hooked. I swear. So if you get to the Germany episode with the "Are You My Mummy?"
My friend cosplayed that one of those characters at C2E2 2 years ago.
If you get to that, then I mean,
I'll get to it eventually. Favorite play?
music. I'm gonna go with musical for this one, and it's Mary Poppins.
Really?
Yes, I saw Mary Poppins, and it blew me away. Like everything about that show to me was magical.
It
like
was magical.
The acting, the singing, the set pieces, the fucking tap dancing on the roof of the theater.
I really loved that they gave Mrs. Banks a bigger role.
Yeah.
I hated what they did with her character. It was my least favorite show I've ever seen professionally.
Really? I loved Mrs. Banks in that, but
Your favorite show is also Rock of Ages, which is like
my favorite.
it's one of your favorites. You love Rock of Ages. Don't lie to the people and tell the people that you don't like Rock of Ages because
save your domestic arguments for off camera
and audio.
and audio.
What?
But you wanted to save that one.
Which one did we want to talk about?
Oh, it was about you buying her putting tea in a jar.
Oh, right.
But
Okay, so
we'll save that until
for later. Okay,
Yeah, we'll save it for
continue
later.
the questions. We'll continue the questions.
My
Remind us
favorite
to talk about mason jars. That's what it is.
and other hipster trends. There we go.
Yeah.
Stick around, fellas and ladies. My favorite
And Michelle's.
My favorite play is Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. Favorite musical would have to be, what was my favorite musical that I saw? I'm gonna have to go with Wicked. And I know that's and I've seen it more than one time in theaters, and the last time I saw it, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's Wicked. But that soundtrack, still gives me goosebumps.
It's so good, yeah. I will say, I saw it the first time I saw it, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was amazing.
Absolutely.
And then the second time I saw it, I hated it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about the second time I saw it, but I hated sitting there. I think it was just the people that were in the production of it. What
was there just
that?
a car accident? Anyway, I'm gonna have to go with Wicked.
People may or may not have just died outside our window.
/ Chicago.
Okay, no car accident? That sounded like breaking glass.
Chicago was definitely really great on stage. You know what? I am a fan of all types of theatre, so...
Theatre.
Theatre.
Okay.
That was weird. Oh, the brightness came back, though. That's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, our display of Darth Vader riding the Astro Orbiter just crashed. What's your favorite sound?
Clock ticking.
Oh, that's my least favorite.
It's so therapeutic to me. My uncle, his house is full of clocks. There's a clock in every room, and the thing about his house is he lives in Florida, but his house is so open, there are no doors or hallways. It's just kind of passages to other rooms. But there's a clock in every single room, and it's all you hear throughout the whole time is just clicking. And one summer there, I couldn't stand the ticking. It drew me insane because I would sleep. I had to sleep on the couch in the living room, and that's where he keeps the big clock that bongs every 15 minutes after the hour because it's slow. So I hated it, but for some reason after that summer, I couldn't not have a clock. So I have a clock in my room. It's just part of me now. It has become, the ticking has become a part of me. I'm pretty sure my heart beats at 60 beats a minute. So.
All right. Well, that made my skin crawl.
What's your favorite sound, Alannah? Bruce.
A cat purring, or the sound of you're gonna give me so much shit. For
I
this.
am. Tell me.
When a bowling ball hits the pocket just right. and like annihilates all the pins. Like a really good strike. Nothing better.
We went bowling the other day.
I know. I'm really jealous.
It was fun. I got a couple strikes.
Cool.
I think the highest I got was like 115 maybe.
Well, my average was like 200 in high school, so.
Oh, sorry, we cannot be professional bowlers.
I have to get my gear from home and bring it up and go.
Shut up. If you walk anywhere near me...
I can't bowl with the house ball anymore, though, because house balls have like a totally different grip than the ones that I'm used to. So it would be like...
What's the difference between regular balls and house balls?
Well,
or personal balls and house balls, I should say.
Well, once you step up your bowling game, some bowlers don't use them, but it's fingertip grips. So instead of putting your whole finger in the ball, it's just your fingertips and your thumb. So it helps you like
put a little spin on it.
Yeah, it helps you put a little spin on it.
Spin on a ball.
But no.
That's what I said. When we were at the bowling place, when we first started playing, all of us sucked.
Yeah.
Like we would go like 3 or 4. I don't know what those like sections are called. There's 10 of boards.
Or
like
dots.
3 or 4 boards with like just nothing. But anyway.
Oh, frames.
Oh, yeah.
Like the frames.
Yeah,
I thought
frames.
you meant with the actual floor.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, that or like when you tune an instrument and you just hit it like as soon as like on your first try. Okay, so
just a crash.
Favorite fruit.
Favorite fruit?
Yes.
Grapes. Grapes, they are the fruit of opportunity.
I'm gonna have to go with strawberries. Strawberries have always been my favorite fruit.
I love grapes.
I like and lemon. I love lemon.
Do you eat lemons?
I have before.
That's okay. That's weird.
Or grapefruit or cranberry. I'm a big.
You really like sour, like tart fruits.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
C'est la vie. And other French cliches. Well, that brings us to the end of our questions for today.
That's cute.
That is cute.
You can check your Snapchat.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow.
It was Michelle.
Oh, Michelle.
She wanted me to save her honor by saying she didn't send a vulgar email, but that was not the case. She sent a very vulgar email.
She did.
All right, so John and I, we got some hate recently.
Hate?
We got some shade, and
who shaded us? Who
she won't be named specifically, but she happened to be the woman that married my dad after my mom.
After Michelle?
So she's a step-parent of sorts, to whom I won't say specifically. But she said, it's lacking content. And I said, but a podcast is like a conversation that you eavesdrop into, you know, that you like, that you peek your little head into. Yeah. So,
I mean, I can probably see where she's coming from. I guess the past 2 episodes haven't really been the most exciting.
Right.
We ramble a lot.
We do ramble.
But I think that's the joy.
That is the joy
of having a podcast.
We decided that we would spice things up.
Yes.
We decided that we hoped that everybody was comfortable with nudity watching. No. We decided that every week we are going to name a challenge. A challenge and compete.
Very internet known challenges.
Very internet known challenges. We're not going to do the cinnamon challenge.
F that one.
Because A, we would have to clean up, and B, my new insurance doesn't kick in until after September 18th.
All right, so we should wait for that.
We should wait until that. So I happen to get some
hold on. Some coffee? Is there a coffee challenge?
There's a coffee challenge.
Are we? Oh, we're not. We're not gonna. What are we? We're gonna stuff our mouth with marshmallows. We're gonna chubby bunny.
We're gonna chubby bunny. And what this is that
I think everyone knows what a chubby bunny is.
I don't know. For my mother at home, who does not know what chubby bunny is,
Chubby bunny really sounds sexual when you think about it.
Well, for those listening and not watching, it is.
What? You don't think Chubby Bunny sounds a little bit sexual?
All right, well, here's your spit bag.
God.
And what happens...
That's going to sound terrible on the microphone.
That's fine. What happens is...
we stuff our mouth with marshmallows. The most marshmallows in our mouth wins.
Yes, but we have to be able to say Chubby Bunny.
After every single marshmallow.
Every single
You can
marshmallow.
die doing this. You know that, right?
Well, we'll just be careful not to die.
I know that.
Yeah, it's fine. She can save one of us.
You're right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So maybe if we swirl this way so bags aren't in the... I don't know. Would you like to start us off?
Chubby Bunny.
You can't chew it.
I'm not chewing it.
Okay.
I'm putting it in my mouth.
I hate marshmallows. Chubby Bunny.
All right. This is stupid. Chubby Bunny.
Because Meijer is the one-stop shop for all your needs. I got these from CVS.
I'm so mad at you.
Chubby Bunny.
I'm totally going to win.
No.
I am. Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
I'm totally going to win. You can hear it in my voice. Chubby Bunny. Oh, still winning. You're fucked after that one. You can't even say it. Get out. Get out. You are out. You're out. Chubby Bunny.
You're not, now you're ruining our s'mores for later.
Yeah, don't eat them all. That's gross. Tasting them.
Let's never do that again.
I told
I don't
you.
have my giant jug of iced tea this time to wash down the disapproval.
Well, you know, you come up with next week's challenge then. What do you challenge me to next week?
Trying to... What? No mirror makeup challenge. I'll make my dad proud.
We have to make it audio friendly. So narrated. No mirror makeup challenge.
All right. Or if Brittany takes stills next week, we can... Oh, wait,
Brittany won't be here.
Oh, that's right.
She's
She's
going to New York.
New York.
So, here, John, I'll riddle you this.
Riddle me this, Batman.
So, if you win a challenge, you've won the first challenge.
I have. Winner, ding, 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 ding,
Let's
ding.
do the first winner out of 5. So, 3 out of 5. Or
Okay.
5 out of whatever. The first winner to get to 3 out of 5 challenges must give a dare to the loser to perform on the next following podcast.
All right.
All right.
All right. Do we shake? All right.
Your hands are sweaty. Knees weak, arms spaghetti. Okay.
There's vomit on his sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
He's nervous, but on the cervix he looks calm and
Did
spaghetti.
you say on the cervix?
I know, on the surface.
It sounded like you said cervix.
But he keeps on spaghetti what he spaghettied.
Oh my
Spaghetti.
goodness. Okay. So,
What were we going to talk about? Oh,
hipster
trends. All right. See, Coco's family thinks I'm a hipster.
What?
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not. But I guess that's what a hipster would say. They have a gnome.
Yeah.
They have a gnome that they bought
Mhm.
that you would say is dressed sort of like a hipster. It's wearing a cardigan and a low-cut t-shirt with sunglasses hanging off of it and rolled up capri pants,
Mhm.
which is sometimes my daily attire.
Mhm.
But anyway, they named it John the Wonder Gnome.
The Wonder Hipster Gnome.
The Wonder Hipster Gnome. And because apparently it makes them.
That's sweet.
It's very sweet. I made it my profile picture on Facebook for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was at Target with Coco one time.
Okay.
And we passed mason jars, and I said, you know what? I think when I get my own place, instead of having like a bunch of cups, I'm just gonna get a bunch of mason jars.
My grandparents do that
because they're inexpensive. They hold just enough liquid. If you want to put it away, save it for later, you can do that because it has a lid. It's perfect. It's the perfect alternative to cups. Although, when I get my own place, I will bring my my lovely collector Pepsi glasses with all of the Looney Tunes characters on them.
Nice.
I have a lot. They're awesome.
You know you can get like the mason jars with like the mug handles? Oh, okay.
Really? Because I think regular mason jars are too mainstream. Anyway.
So, we're at what?
31? Okay. So, here's the deal, though. Coco bought a mason jar today at Target. To do what? What are you going to do with it?
Make tea.
She's going to make tea and drink out of it.
Was she giving you shit earlier for mason jars?
Yes, she was like, that's stupid. No one would use mason jars as cups.
Well, you know what? Sometimes people's minds change.
That is true.
Sometimes they're broke and they don't have any of the other cups in the dollar section at Target.
For instance, there's a popular YouTuber by the name Miranda Sings.
You're going to bring this up.
And 2 weeks ago, I said to myself, why? I actually said this to everybody. I said, why? Why? Because she's going to be at the Rialto soon. The Rialto Theater in Joliet. I'm like, how does she tour the world doing that gig? I don't understand. So I tried watching one of her videos again. I had nothing else better to do. 2 hours later, I'm in love with her. I love her. And so
Are you joking me?
Are you joking me?
Are you joking me right now?
I absolutely adore her. So if anybody wants to go see Miranda Sings...
I already told her no.
Yeah, so is my dad, so is Brittany, so is my mom. Would you? All right. Yes. Anyway, anyway, I cracked myself up.
Stop it.
Other hipster trends.
This is something that bothers me. This doesn't have to do with hipsters, really. It just has to do with people that
sticking with the theme
suck. There is the bronies, the gentlemen, the hello my ladies, as I like to call them.
Yep.
They have this lovely fashion trend of wearing hats, right? Specific types of hats. Now, they all call this hat everyone? Fedora.
But it's not
really. That's not a fedora. The hat that they wear is called a trilby, which is a way lamer name than fedora, but a fedora has a wider brim and a flatter brim. Not, you know how the ones that they curl?
Yeah.
That's a trilby. And it bothers me because you're not classy. You're just a guy that watches children's TV shows and doesn't shower.
We need like a pet peeve segment.
The pet peeve.
Because we had CTA pet peeves last week.
We did.
The week before, I think we talked about a lot of stuff we don't like. We like to complain.
I do.
So I think that we should make that another one of our segments.
All right.
Like all the other segments that we have ignored thus far. Which I looked up the Yahoo ones for today to see if there was any. It was all Kardashian stuff and
that music video, the one where Kanye is like doing her on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
That was on in the caf today when I was eating. Yeah.
Did it make you hungrier?
No.
Oh.
You can love the song. The video is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I was well, I was saying to the table, I was like, could you imagine like Kanye going to the meeting and being like, all right, listen, this is what I want. I want a motorcycle.
Picture this.
Sicily, 1922. I'm fucking Kim Kardashian on a motorcycle. That's the title of this podcast. I have decided.
Make it so. It is law.
I will. Anyway, but then someone corrected me. They said, Kanye doesn't have, like, he doesn't go to meetings. He just looks himself in the mirror. You know? There's no meeting. Kanye does what he wants, you know?
Yeah. I remember I was looking up old MySpace pictures the other day.
Well, okay. Does this relate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
does it actually relate, or does it relate in like an Alannah?
No, it relates. And so I'm scrolling through all my pictures, and the descriptions of said pictures just have Kanye West lyrics.
We're done with this podcast. We're done with this
Baby,
podcast.
do you remember when?
We're done with this podcast. Thank you for listening to Flicking the Bean with John and Alannah. We'll be back next week with another challenge.
Wait, what are you challenging me to?
The giveaway. Fudge.
There's so much information.
Okay, we're deciding that we're going to do a giveaway because we want people to listen to us. And the best way to do that is to give stuff.
Give away free shit.
What are we giving away, Alannah?
We are giving away, that's the mystery, that's the surprise. We will be announcing it through our social media page. In order to enter in the giveaway, we will be announcing what we are giving away on our Facebook page, like I already said.
Do we have an idea of what it might be? Do we have...
We will discuss this later. We
don't even have anything to give away, but we're asking them to...
No,
There's things. I know.
There is things.
I know on my end, for the ladies out there, there's some cosmetic type things. Maybe we could do it in a couple of like Alannah's favorite things and John's favorite things. Some tea.
Ooh, tea.
So like our Facebook page.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
As soon as but not everybody has YouTube, you know. We'll keep it to Facebook. Tweet at us. If you tweet at us, I got it. 1 like on our Facebook page equals 1 entry.
Okay.
If you tweet at us, that's a 2nd entry. You follow us on Twitter, that's a 3rd one. You subscribe to us on YouTube, that's 4. You have 4.
Tumblr.
Wait,
Tumblr,
do us on
5.
Tumblr, that's 5.
That's
Perfect.
5. You have 5 opportunities to win this giveaway, only 5. So, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So, the sooner we hit 100 likes on Facebook,
the better, because it's bugging us about it. They're like, get 100 likes.
Yeah.
And
we're not even doing it because we want 100 likes. We just want to do it so Facebook stops yelling at us.
Basically.
So we'll do like a really cool care package. We'll ship anywhere in the U.S. Let's see. So that was the giveaway. I know that I have some Benefit Cosmetics I'm looking to give away. As well as...
I could probably find something to get rid of that I don't need.
I know I have some accessories back from when I worked at Charming Charlie that were never worn.
I have some Tivana tea.
Tivana tea from Coco.
Listen, if you're gonna... That's a prize right there. That stuff is expensive.
Remember when I spent $70 on tea?
I do remember when you spent $70 on tea, Brittany.
So our giveaway is coming up. We'll have like a big thing. We'll have like one, not like a new car, but like a pretty decent like prize.
Something mad decent.
And we'll announce it once we hit 100 likes. And
sweet.
Yeah, those rules might change. I don't know.
We should make a custom tie-dye shirt from like the dollar section at Target.
No, we're not doing that. All right.
We had one more thing.
What else were we going to say?
Oh. We're not really organized today.
We're not.
That's okay.
We're not. It's okay. We're still doing all right.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think we can end this.
We can?
I think so.
But we need to end it on something. Like a cool handshake.
Cool handshake? I got one of those.
All right.
Here. Right here.
Here.
And a couple of these. Now give me a platform. Let's bean today. Now do it to me.
Let's bean today.
Slap it. Shoot it. Kaboot it. We'll work on that later. It's a very long shake. If you know where that's from, I love you. Okay.
Like us on Facebook.
Woo! Woo! Catch you later.
Catch you on the flippity flop.
Catch you on the flip flop later.